You know, it's almost like your birthday with a package from China, so let's go. Hey, we are back with a new homebrew card here on the channel. So in this video we are going to talk about Street of Rage 2, the Extreme Edition, but with the Punisher included. Nevertheless, I already did some videos about these, let's say, homebrew cards, hack games, where we can have an original game being modified as something pretty damn awesome, and it can be very wicked sometimes. I want to make a video about the Punisher version, what exactly we're going to get and how is the quality of the cartridges. Because with the cartridges, this is something you need to take consideration, because these are basically cartridges that you buy for a couple of dollars in China. And I can tell you that there can be a little bit of a shitty quality, and yeah, the most common problem I'm having at the moment is this label that never goes on the right position, or the glue itself is just pretty damn horrible. But beside that, it's just okay for your money, because you're paying around $6-7 around this amount of money for a cartridge shipped from China. As you can see at the back where we do the screws, and that is very important, because with the very cheap versions they just click them together and you are having the problem when you drop it, it will flip open. It's just a freaking nightmare. But it's always a gamble what you're going to get when it comes to the quality of the PCB. I did own, let's say, the version 1, and those things were pretty horrible because the chip all fell off. I did notice some were version 2.0 or 3.0, but nevertheless there are quite some different versions out there when it comes to the PCB. Now having this very thick piece of plastic that is on it, and that's basically for holding the PCB in place in the shell itself. So there are quite some different versions out there, and it's always a gamble where you buy them, what you're going to get. And so far I know there is not a very good store that sells the perfect version at the moment. So this is what you're going to get for the quality. And I'm not a big fan of it, and I'm hoping in the future they will improve, that we don't have any problems. When powering on, you can see that the letters of Streets of are a little bit different, more like this green color. So far I know they were red. It's released in 2012, and let's boot it up, because there's nothing different with the menu. And we're having 3 characters, and when you're pressing up and down you can choose a different palette. Quite interesting and very funny that they added this to the game. So far I know you can play with mechs. There is no way that I know of, and so they swapped it out. So if you're a mech player, yeah, you need to play with Punisher. So this is what you're going to get for the characters, and as you can see they didn't even change the decal of the character itself. So it's more a basic upgrade. But let's play a little bit and let's see what the differences are. So the first thing that notice with is that the Punisher is pretty damn overpowered. Everything goes turbo mode, because you can see all the characters move super fast. And no, I didn't fast forward this, it's just actual game capture from the game itself. And that is quite unique in my opinion. And again, the super speed and the overpowered characters, it's kind of funny. And I can tell you, it gets really challenging. Let's say if you're going to the other stages in the game. There are a lot of enemies on normal mode. I didn't even put it on extreme or something like this. It's just original game, or the original extreme punishment. But you can see when moving to not even the last part of the game, the knife guy already comes to you, and it goes very fast. So in the next part let's play with Exo and let's see how it plays. I'm just going to choose the Hulk. So doing my single uppercut from the ground up, it takes a full life bar from the enemy. So you can see that even Axel is freaking overpowered. So you can say that this character is way overpowered and you can do this endless bashing move. Man, it's just funny to do this. It makes no sense. There are so many enemies now. I think more twice, but even triple sometimes the enemies. So it's completely out of balance in my opinion. It's just so much fun. Alright, so let's change character and let's play another level. It's time for She-Hulk or Blaze. So this is a great example with extreme punishment how difficult the game is. Normally you would say there are some ninjas, but this is just way crazier than normal. And it makes the game pretty much fun, but a little bit frustrating sometimes. Alright, so next up, let's play a game with Skate, and let's see how it plays. Alright, so with Skate, yeah, you move even faster because all the characters are moving faster. But what I do like about this game is that the faster gives a completely new way to play. The shitload of enemies are just too crazy, and I can tell you that it's just really challenging beating your way through the game. As you can see, I'm getting attacked all sides every single time, and there are so many enemies coming to me. Nevertheless, it's just much fun, but it's quite frustrating. Street of Rage 2 Extreme Punishment. The idea behind it is pretty cool. They did some improvement, for example the speed of the game, I really like it. But it's just over the top in many ways. When it comes to the damage, the enemies, it's completely unbalanced in my opinion. It's fun, but not the best game I've seen if it comes to hacked and homebrew games. It's fun that they added the Punisher, but why not change the decal itself? But more, like maybe a little bit nitpicky about it. So in general it's pretty cool, you can choose different colors, more like these extra things that you can do with the original game. But this is what you're going to get if it comes to the quality, the game itself. I just wanted to show you here on the channel. I hope you really enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell, become one of the Wicked family, and it will be great to see you in the next video.